Hello, I'm Dr. Burrowes from Brunswick Veterinary Hospital, and today I would like you to help you better understand the use of acupuncture to treat certain conditions in dogs. My assistant Vicky will be helping by asking some questions about it, and I hope we're able to help you learn more about the use of acupuncture in dogs and how it can be helpful.
Dr. Burrowes, what is dog acupuncture?
Acupuncture, regardless of the species that we're talking about, but dogs in this case, is the use of very fine sterile needles inserted at very specific points in the body with the goal of helping that animal function, whether it's to relieve pain or reduce inflammation or even help various other conditions like diabetes, ear infections, all kinds of things, where our goal is to help the body help itself.
Is there more than one type of dog acupuncture?
Technically, there are a few types of acupuncture. Acupuncture was developed in China about 2,000 years ago. There are slightly different forms of acupuncture that are practiced today in places like Korea and Japan. But for all intents and purposes, in this country, those of us who are trained in canine acupuncture are trained in Chinese acupuncture.
What is moxibustion and why is it considered part of acupuncture therapy?
Moxibustion is another very, very old technique from China. Before they had electricity to apply heat or light or vibration to these needles to cause more stimulation, which are many of the mechanisms we use today. In China, they discovered that burning small amounts of an herb called wormwood, Artemisia, which is now known as moxa, could safely introduce some heat to the needles. It can be very helpful for older patients, especially those who are very cold and have arthritis that is worse than the cold. Sometimes we use sticks of moxa to warm up specific areas, with or without the use of acupuncture needles to go with it.
How does the use of acupuncture impact the health and well-being of your dog?
The goal of acupuncture is to not only to relieve various painful or inflammatory conditions, but it's really to help balance the entire animal. You might tell me that your dog is here for arthritis treatment, but maybe he's also afraid of thunderstorms, maybe he only likes certain foods. Different things like that all give us information in traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture on how best to treat your pet and how best to balance them out so that our treatments will work very well.
How old does your dog need to be to receive acupuncture?
There's no age limit for acupuncture. I have done acupuncture on patients as young as actually little baby neonates up to very, very advanced years. Most of my patients are a bit older because a lot of them have painful conditions like arthritis associated with age, but there is no age limitation for patients to benefit from acupuncture.
So what are some conditions that would benefit your dog by receiving acupuncture treatments?
The main things that I use acupuncture to treat myself are pain conditions, injured backs, injured necks, arthritic joints. I do also see a lot of soft tissue injuries, especially in athletic dogs and working dogs. And acupuncture is tremendously beneficial for all of those conditions, but it can be applied to really anything we would treat with Western medicine as well.
So would you use it for allergies and asthma, GI issues?
There are some treatments where even other acupuncturists feel that we do have a very good handle on treating sudden acute conditions better with Western medicine than acupuncture. Where acupuncture really shines is more chronic conditions, and those conditions where Western medicine tends to not work as well. Oftentimes it's a balance between Western and Eastern medication, and that's going to vary with every case.
So would acupuncture complement my dog's current treatments?
Acupuncture will almost certainly complement any Western treatment. And I would say most of my patients are on a mixture of acupuncture and Western medications.
How will a veterinarian determine if acupuncture is right for my dog?
We will be very happy to do a pain management consult with your pet. And we'll go over all of the options for your specific pet and their specific condition and come up with a plan that will be the most beneficial to them. So if you have any questions regarding dog acupuncture, give us a call. We're always here for you.